Hello, and welcome to the She Lanes podcast, where we discuss real life for real women who deal with real chaos. This month, we are focusing on freedom. Before I get into this, I felt like I had to address things that have been happening locally here in South Carolina. Over the past 2 to maybe 3 weeks, these things have been weighing very heavily on my heart. So locally in South Carolina, there have been 3 separate incidents involving children who are being severely neglected and killed. And this sits heavy on me as a mother. I know that I discussed the chaos that women deal with, and yet it's truly unimaginable for me to even fathom the type of chaos that these children, these babies, dealt with and what they saw. It saddens me that this is where we are in our world. So I would like to have a brief moment of silence for these children. I pray they find the care that they need and are safe for the ones that have survived. And it's truly heartbreaking. In today's episode, we are going to discuss gaining freedom from telling yourself the truth. Gaining freedom from telling yourself the truth. Telling yourself the truth, even when it hurts, is important. While talking to my husband one day last week, I just flat out said, I am just too much sometimes. And to which he did not disagree, because we both know it's true. And it was during this conversation that I was trying to make up an excuse about something that I needed to do. And I was trying to talk myself out of doing it. When was the last time that you looked at yourself and realized in this moment, in this instant, I'm being too much? Now let's be clear. My too much does not relate to me being me or causing me to shrink down. I'm not shrinking myself down. It was about me not willing to look at myself and be truthful. We must all learn to do the inner work and be truthful to ourselves. When was the last time you did that? We must remember to look in the mirror and see ourselves for who we really are. Always remember, take a deep breath, adjust your crown, because you're built for the chaos. I hope this message somewhat touches someone. We have to learn to be truthful with ourselves. Another transparent moment. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said that she owned that she was stubborn and she had a hard time taking help from others. However, she's a giver and she loves helping others, and she feels as though she should be able to give to others. And so I stopped and I said, wait a minute. So it's fine for you to help others, but not for others to help you. And her statement was, I feel, and I said, let's pause right there, because sometimes we can feel something that may not be true feelings. So sometimes we can feel something that may not be true feelings. It may be a thought. It may be a misconception. But is that a true feeling? So from that discussion, she kind of saw what I was asking her, and I hope that she was able to reflect and think, okay, maybe I need to stop and be able to accept help from other people. Because in this world, we are not alone. No man is an island. And so we have to be able to be a part of a give and take type of scenario. And so from those two conversations, like I said earlier, I had to recognize my truth. I'm too much some days, not in a bad way, but we have to be able to look at ourselves in the mirror and understand who we are, whose we are, and sometimes what we are. So if what I've said has touched you, please be sure to follow me. Also, be sure to download your free journal to write down your thoughts each week as we discuss things. And I would love for you to reach out to me via email at SheReignsPodcast@gmail.com to share a crown win, to say, girl, I feel you on that, or to even ask to be a guest here on the podcast. I would love to have you. So I am Shanika. I'm signing out, but remember, deep breath, say a prayer, adjust your crown because you're built for the chaos. Till next week.